Good evening, everyone. I'm surprised that this all actually works tonight. When we were in this afternoon, we had 600 people, now we have 1,600, and it still fits into the same room. It's quite an achievement. So welcome to this very special dinner tonight. It's again a great achievement by all the Catalyst staff to actually organize such an event, which is again completely sold out. So I think let's give them a very, very loud applause for their achievement. But it's also obviously the night of the award winners, and we will hear more over the next few minutes about that. But you can see already here the trophies are there, and I'm pretty sure the noise will be rather loud from the Kimberly-Clark and the Lockheed angle of this room. I think it's a very stark reminder what these two companies have done on actually how we can expand opportunities for women. I think they're a real model in how we can progress in it, and it shows to many of us actually here in this room how much we can learn from each other and actually drive the same progress into our own companies. But this evening is obviously also a very special one, because as you may have seen and have heard, we also can say tonight all together goodbye to our CEO who has served Catalyst for 10 years, Eileen Lang. And I will come back in more details to Eileen, and you will have your chance to give her an applause. So let me say a few words about Eileen and what she has delivered and has contributed to diversity. As chair of the board of Catalyst, I've sensed a growing optimism about the change of the pace in many companies. This is a cause for celebration, but Catalyst work also reminds us that there is still a long way to go. For example, in closing the gender gap, pay, for example, and some other things. So on Eileen, I will come back a little bit later and tell you a little bit more, because that is a separate session, as I've just realized. Now, the one thing you have to remember tonight, I wear 3 hats here, and I will not each time tell you what I do, but I'm a co-chair of the evening, I'm a dinner sponsor representing Shell, and I'm also the chairman of Catalyst. Catalyst in 2013 had a very strong year. We expanded into Australia. Today the board took a decision to do the same into Japan. We consolidated further in India. So our mission is now really a global reach, and we are progressing every day a little bit more. Now that is not possible without the continuous support which we get from all the companies represented in this room. And I would like to thank all of you again for coming tonight and helping us to drive this vision and the mission forward so that we can actually make a real change to the cause, a real change to give opportunities to women. Now, as a Shell person, this was the part to actually also celebrate our sponsoring of tonight's dinner, but we are 2 who are doing that. And I would like to introduce the second one, and many of you who were here last year will remember the Catalyst Award winner last year, which was Alcoa and its CEO and Chairman President Klaus Kleinfeld. And I think for many of us, he used a word last year which is, I'm a hard hat company, and we are also making progress. And that really stuck in my mind, because also Shell obviously has a lot of people who work in that area of the business, and we're also making good progress there. So I would like to thank Klaus already now for his sponsoring tonight, and I would like to invite him to actually have a few words to the audience as well. Klaus, can you come up?